Alright, folks. 5 minutes till market open. Just getting things set up and ready. We'll be back here with you in right around 5 minutes. Alright, folks. Disclaimer. One-hour trader does not provide financial investment or trading advice. Every type of trading involves risk. You can lose your accounts. Past performance is not indicative of future results. And with that, Happy New Year, folks. It's good to see you all here. I am about to swap over to my main chart as the US market is now open. It is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, January 2nd, 2026. Hope everybody had a good New Year. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all of that sort of jazz. Happy Hanukkah. And now, with the start of the new year, let's get this thing rolling. As you can see on my chart, there are multiple charts that let me go ahead and explain. You have all of these are custom indicators. You have the VWAP, which is basically included in NinjaTrader set fill that's not mine or not proprietary. You have these red and blue bars, which is signifying the opening range breakout, which is a strategy that most people employ or use. I'm just waiting for that to fill in. It's on the 15-minute range right now, so the bars will update here momentarily to really update the range. But down here lower left, we also have another algorithm called SMT divergence. So basically it's looking for higher highs, lower lows across all of the instruments. So I'm really only caring about NQ and ES to see if they're congruent between all the other all the other instruments. So NQ looks at ES, YM, and others to see if there's a higher high, lower low. These arrows on those lower charts are actually another algorithm that I'm looking for. You can see that it's drawing these arrows. This is actually just a kind of a prepare for a trade, but what I'm really looking for is an arrow and then a red arrow for confirmation. And at that point, then I'll be looking to enter into a trade for a quick entry or a quick position, a quick in and out. Some of the other things on this higher time frames, there is this multi-confluence algorithm that is looking for multiple things to line up before it takes a trade, or doesn't take a trade, but alerts that there's a potential for an up or a down move. Then there appears these other lines, so you can see is these yellow, blue, purple, and green lines. These red and green lines, these are basically pivot points that I would be looking to take a trade in an opposing direction. So if it gets down to the green, I'm looking for a long position, just because they like to react at those types of pivot points. As of now, that is the only indicators algorithms that I'm going to be showcasing today. There are plenty of others that I have that will come in due time, but for simplicity's sake, that's what we're going to focus on. And with that, I'm just going to wait for the market to kind of play out, wait for signals, and I'll decide there's another algorithm. These bars that you see glowing green, blue, green, red sign. This is actually, so you see that we have a signal right here, but if I look over here, there's a pivot point down here that I would probably expect the market to come down here, but yeah, it hasn't even broken out of this opening range yet, so I'm not looking to take a long way there. So this other indicator, sorry, this is called pressure indicator, so it will actually monitor order flow and tell me if the pressure is to the long side or the short side, and how much pressure there is. So right now there's a lot of pressure to the long side here, according to the order flow. And then now you can see that it was just a little burst, which kind of tells me that it wants to push back down. So now there's, see, yeah, exactly. So, just gonna sit here and wait for the market to play out. When I'm feeling pretty good about where the market is, then we'll start actually potentially taking trades. Don't know yet. Alright. Looks like the market is starting to play out. So we're gonna reduce the down there a little bit. I am probably going to be start looking for a short because it failed to get past the midpoint on my opening range. So I'm gonna probably take it down to this pivot point as soon as it breaks that previous. There it goes. So you will start to bounce around and there we go. Put that back here.
Target filled.
Oh, look at that. Good trade. Gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to get to about $500. And then, yeah, that'll be the end of the pretty much my trading. So, I think my mic's a little bit too loud, so gonna reduce that down a bit. So I'll do first trade for the morning, and then see if I can get to about $500. And once that's done, wrap up the trading session and wish you all a happy new year. Well, sorry, there is one more other than indicator. The stream line that goes green and red. That is actually the order flow pivot. Or, I'm sorry, order flow midpoint. So it's basically similar to VWAP, but not. It's actually based off the order flow volume. So that's another one that I forgot to mention. So right there, we got a signal to go short. And if I had taken that, you would have seen, you would have gotten filled. So was talking, didn't see it, but it is what it is. There will be plenty of others. It's like missing the bus. Just gotta wait for the next one. Hmm, interesting. So it pushed all the way back up there to the opening range midpoint. Nah, it's just fishing. Hmm. Yeah, not too, not too concerned. Just gonna wait for something to set up. Alright, I'm gonna try a quick position here. See if I can get it up to that top. Oh, right. I'm trying to get a bit. Right. Everything's pushing down, so I expect NQ to do the same here shortly.
Target filled.
Wow, interesting. Okay, well, it's gonna go up to that pivot point then, huh? Minute. Remember, I'm only looking for $500 right now. Get back up there, 800. Come on, go, go, go. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got everybody out. Now go. Wow. All the way back down there, huh? Damn. Can Dang, dang. Was not expecting that, but there you go. So, after all the fees and things like that, commission, blah, 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 looking around, about, it says 38.60, so probably about 36, 37 profit on the day. I was only looking for 500, but with that burst up, which I was looking forward to come up here to this pivot point. I was not expecting that explosion, but what I would think is it would come up to this pivot point, react, and if it continues, it might go up to this pivot point, but that's kind of the long shot, and these other ones up here are definitely the long shots. If I was going to make a call for the rest of the day, I would probably say it will go up to this pivot point. If it goes up to here, then I would expect it to probably pull down towards the end of the day. Maybe it'll come back down to here and just mess around. Or it could come down here to the opening range breakout line, and then that'll probably be the end of the session. In worst case scenario, we'll come down and come to this VWAP line, or even the order flow midpoint line here. That's worst case scenario. There's no news today, so I don't expect that. But again, I got what I was looking for. I got way more than I was expecting. And yeah, I think that'll do it for this stream. For those that have questions, you can find me on the socials. And yeah, I will be back here on, say, Monday, January 5th. Same time, same place. With that, happy Friday, everybody. If you're going to be doing trading, again, I'm going to go back to this old disclaimer. You know, we do not provide financial investment or trading advice. Trading will always involve risk, and you could lose your accounts. And my past performance, or anybody's past performance, is not indicative of any future results. Trading at your own discretion is your own risk. With that, folks, good luck, good trading, and goodbye.